Hi, I'm Jodi Jeline, and I help you heal your emotional wounds, your past traumas, because these show up in your physical body. And they show up as weight gain, they show up as digestive issues, bloating, pain, and other chronic illness. And this is your body's way of speaking to you that you've got wounds that are trapped. Those emotions are trapped in your body, the energy of them. They need to be released in order for you to heal. And that's what I help you do. Has anyone ever triggered you? I bet they have. We've all had that done, right? We get triggered by other people, things they say, things they do, things that we don't like that they do. So part of being human is getting triggered. But I want to talk a little bit deeper about what triggers really are, because guess what? These triggers show up in your body. It's like a stress response. You've heard stress is the number one reason people go to the doctor because it shows up in the body as physical symptoms. So think of triggers like stress. So I want to give you an example of a trigger and how they show up in your nervous system. Okay, this is a very simple, silly little thing, and because it's a silly little thing, I just want to show you how this works. I don't like to sew. Okay. So, if, like a pair of pants, if the hem's coming down, it's never getting done. So, I was wearing these black pants that the hem was coming off. And every time I put them on, my big toe would get stuck in the hem as I'm putting them on. And of course, I did that over and over and over again because, like I said, I don't sew. And so it develops this response in my body like, oh, toe stuck, oh, toe stuck, oh, toe stuck. Right. That's the pattern, 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 pattern. Well, guess what? Finally, one day I had someone else hem my pants for me. Guess what happened the next time I put those pants on? A response in my body, waiting for that trigger, like waiting for my toe to get stuck, which is a trigger, like, ooh, just that little angst, the little angst. Now, it wasn't stressful or anything like that. That's why I said this is just a simple little example of how the body responds. So it invoked an emotional response. So think of when you're triggered by someone and it invokes an emotional response in you. And it's not a silly thing like my pants, it feels so much bigger to you. And those triggers go in your body, in your nervous system. It's a message for you. Anytime you're triggered, it's something from your past. My pants weren't hemmed. My big toe kept getting stuck. That's the pattern. Okay. You've got a pattern, and we all do. Every single human being, we got a lot of those patterns of getting triggered based on our past experience with something in our life. Some are minor and some are major. I mean, it could be trauma, it can be abuse, and you hold on to that. You get triggered by it. That means there's still something living in the body. If you're triggered, there's something inside of you that's still living in the body that is not healed. It's an emotional response to a past wound, hurt, trauma that you are still carrying inside of you. Or you wouldn't be triggered by what other people say or do. Now, I know that's a big one to take in because we always think it's them. Wait, no, they did that. That has nothing to do with me. They did that. Now, it takes something to go, okay, what is it in me that's causing that response to what they said or did? What is it in me? This is where healing begins. Awareness. Okay, you are aware now that, oh, okay, there's a trigger here. That means there's something inside of me, a wound there, something from my past that is causing that. So now I'm aware. Okay. Now, awareness is the first step. And I remember when I was going through my healing, or at the beginning of my healing, when if you followed me at all, you know that I had a friend that said to me, what are you doing? You're going to kill yourself. Like, because I didn't slow down. I was stressed out. I was, so busy all the time, a single mom trying to make ends meet. And I was go, 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 go. And so she's telling me I need to slow down, which I knew I needed to. And so was the start of my journey to heal my 9-month looking pregnant belly for 19 years when I wasn't pregnant. And I remember her saying, really begins with awareness. And I was so, like, this is kind of embarrassing now, but I was like, because it feels so simple now. Okay, awareness, got it. But I was so spinning and in my stress and in my day-to-day life that I remember one day asking her, now, what was the first step again? Oh my God. I think back to that now because it was just so beyond me to like, hey, got to get the steps, got to get it right, that this is how my brain works. And so I had to ask her again what that first step was. Well, I'm telling you, if you're spinning like I was and you're in your day to day and this happens, right? We're trying to make ends meet, we're busy, we have a family to take care of, all the stuff in this world. It's crazy. We have a lot to deal with. You've got a lot on your plate, and I know you have a lot on your plate. And this is why I'm doing this, to bring your awareness to this, because I know that you have the power inside of you to be what you want to be, to have what you want to have a healthy body, to heal your body. You've just got some programs running and you can release them and you can have the kind of health in your body that you want so you can go after your dreams. You're here for something, a reason, and you know what it is inside of you and you're meant to have it. No excuses. You're meant to have it. And when you have health in your body, you have the stamina and the energy to do that in the world. And we need you to do that. This is your role here. This is what you're here to do. So I want to help you with your body so you can fulfill your dreams on what you want in your life. Okay, so part 2 of this equation, one is awareness, the first step. The second step is letting go of the past. Now, easier said than done. That's a process because 95% of your day is run by your subconscious. You do things automatically. You do things automatically to keep yourself safe, to keep yourself from being judged, to keep yourself from being wrong, all these things to keep yourself from being hurt. So you can block people out of your life subconsciously. Now, I'm not saying you're doing this consciously, because you are being run on a subconscious level. You don't want to make those same mistakes. You have things that play over and over and over in your head. Your head goes. You think after a situation happens, you're like, I should have said this, I should have done that, right? It never stops. Maybe somebody at work pissed you off. And all of this shows up in your body. Your body tells you everything. So when you're triggered over and over again, in your body it goes. And then you wonder, what's wrong with my body? Why do I have all these health issues? Why have I've been healthy? Why have I been unhealthy most of my life? I'm eating fairly good. I've gone to the doctor. I feel like nothing is changing. I feel like I'm just getting worse, or whatever it is for you. I know I felt like that when I was like, I eat healthy, I exercise, I do all that. I've done a lot of the self-development work, working through my past trauma I had done. And it wasn't until I went to another level deeper that everything shifted for me. And my stomach went from looking 9 months pregnant, from bloating, from digestive issues and pain and weight gain and all that. But I went from looking 9 months pregnant to a flat stomach. And this is what I want to help you do. Heal your body. And the way to do that is to release and let go of the trauma from the past, the wounds from the past, the hurts, the pain. You've got to release it from the body in order to heal. So there's different ways to do this. And I'm going to share one thing with you to help your body to start to feel safe. And I want you to know that none of this is your fault. There's nothing wrong with you. You are not broken. I have gone through so much trauma and I have healed it. And it feels so effing good to be on this side of it. You will be on this side of it too, because you're here. You desire it. If you didn't, you wouldn't be here. If you weren't meant to be on the other side of it, you would not be listening to me right now. What you desire is there for you. We're just going to help you heal to get you there. So here's one way when you're triggered to help your body feel safe, because there's a wounded inner child in you. Yeah. Because most of this stuff that's happened in your life happened between 0 and 7. You're like a little sponge and you're taking in the world and you're told, no, you can't do that. And what's wrong with you? Or, and worse, much worse. Or even if you had this beautifully wonderful childhood, something happened that you interpreted something a certain way to mean something about you. And it could be the most innocent thing. This is what we do as humans. It could be the most innocent thing, but you made it mean you're unlovable. It could be your mother was walking way ahead of you because she was in a hurry because maybe there was an emergency or something. And then you made it mean she doesn't love you because she's not taking care of you. And then you live the rest of your life out that you're not lovable. This is how it works. So like I said, you could have had the most amazing childhood and you still have wounds and triggers. Nothing wrong with the parents. They're doing the best they can. Everything's been passed down from generation to generation. We've had a lot of trauma on this planet, and our ancestors have had a lot of trauma. That stuff stays in the cells of the body and gets transferred, like, in your mother's egg here, that trauma's in there, and then you get that trauma and then you pass it down to your children. So it lives in the cells. Like maybe nothing even happened, but it's ancestral. That can happen that way too. Look at the health of this planet. Okay, look at the health. I'm like, I've really been amazed lately. Like I really started thinking about it. I'm like, because I've been working with people that have been unhealthy their whole lives. And I started to think, and it's like, I know people in their 20s that are unhealthy. And so I started to look at that, and it's like, wow, health issues start at a very young age. Because we think, oh, when you get older, things are going to happen. No, they are happening to 20 and 30-year-olds. And that's crazy. It shouldn't be that way. And now kids and teens, which I won't get into why that's happening, but there's so many in their 20s and 30s. Now, your 20s, you should be, very healthy and strong and, at the prime of your life. No, they've got a lot of health issues going on. Just look around you. It's an epidemic. So this is so important to be able to heal. Because if you don't do it even in your 20s and 30s, what happens when you're in your 40s and 50s and 60s and 70s? It has to be healed, because it will just get worse. Because your body, if you don't heal it, if you don't pay attention to what it's telling you, it gets worse. This is why when my bloating started, it was off and on. Did I get to the root of what was going on? No. Guess what? Boom. My stomach said, okay, we're going to show you. We're going to make you look 9 months pregnant. We're going to make you go to the bathroom, be in the bathroom for hours a day. I literally hours a day was in the bathroom, hours, pain, so much pain. Okay. All signs that, ooh, there's emotional wounds there that need to be healed. Even though I went through a lot, I had done so much healing. I even had healed shame, but there was another level. So my body was telling me all that time that I needed to go deeper into healing my emotions. So what is your body telling you? Your body is telling you that you've got deeper emotions to heal. How do I know? You wouldn't be here if you didn't. Something I'm saying is resonating inside of you that, oh, yep, I think there's something here. Why am I having these health problems in my body? Why am I bloated? Why do I have digestive issues? Why can't I lose the weight? You're holding on to the energy of trauma, wounds, pain, emotional pain. Now, if you haven't watched my step away method yet, you've got to watch that. That is one of the first steps that I took, in order to heal. And I'm not going to go into it here because I have a whole video on it that will help you. So that could be a next step from what I'm telling you here, and I'll put it in the description. But right now, I want you to have this tool so that in the moment when you're triggered, when you have that response, and you know when it is, it's that little angst. It's that, pissing me off kind of feeling. This is when I want you to do this, okay? Or if you're stressed, or if you're stressed, or if you're stressed. Okay. All right. You can walk away when you do it, go in the bathroom if you're at work, or step out of the room if you're at home, or do it right there, whatever you're comfortable with. We want you to feel safe. The whole point is to calm the body, calm the nervous system. Get out of that situation where you're in your head and it's going like this, da 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 da, and just step back. And I want you to, hands on your shoulders, I want you to go slow all the way down to your elbows and off. Not like this. Okay. Do not do that. Stop it. Okay. Slow. Slow and soothing. Start here, all the way down the shoulders. I'm holding my arms up so you see me, but you want to just have your arms at rest by your side, off your elbows. You can even breathe. I just feel my body just calming down right now. Not that I was like hyper, but it just automatically feels so soothed. It's almost like you're just loving on yourself, just like a little baby. And that's a good thing, okay? It's not a bad thing. We have to reparent ourselves. We have to give ourselves what we've never gotten before, or not enough of, or just have more of. You know, we get out in this world and there's so much going on and so much pressure on us to do so many things. We don't sit back and take care of ourselves. I want you to keep doing this while I'm talking. How does that feel? Just feel it. Feel the gentleness. Feel the calmness in your nervous system. Okay, somebody pissed you off. It has nothing to do with you, okay? It's their stuff. All right? And the stuff that's yours, we're going to make your body feel safe to help us release and let that go. Like I said, there's other ways to do it too, but this is one way that you can do it on your own when I'm not around coaching you. Okay. How does that feel? Does that feel good? Do you feel calmer in your body right now? Now, step 3 is to know that you are enough. You are enough exactly how you are. You're not broken. You're not damaged goods. Okay. I used to think I was damaged goods. I'm not damaged goods. You can let shame and guilt go. That's a big one. You are loved. And there's also more to heal for you to embody it. So, like, you can know it logically. Okay. We're in our heads all the time. You can know things logically, but until you embody it, that's where the shift is. That's why this helps you embody the calmness. Do it with me while you're listening. This helps with the calmness and the relaxation in you. So, like I said, when you embody the healing, when you embody the shift, when you release the trauma, that's when your body heals. You see, your body is amazing. Your body knows how to heal itself. Come on. We all know this. You know it. You cut yourself, your body heals. You break your bone, your body heals. All you're doing, you put it in a cast just to set it. But does the cast make your bone heal? No, it does not. Your body knows how to heal everything, everything. It's how your body is designed. And your body's also designed to tell you when something is off. Symptoms. Something deeper needs to be healed. Symptoms. You don't heal them, it gets worse or shows up in another area of your body. Once you heal them, you lose the weight. You heal the digestion, your bloat goes away, you get a flat stomach, the pain goes away, you feel better in your body, you heal that chronic illness you've had for years. You can go from looking 9 months pregnant to a flat stomach, like me, if that's your issue. And hopefully not. I think it was pretty extreme there. I mean, really, not only your physical body went, but when you do all that healing, your whole life changes. Your whole life. You'll be so healthy with energy that you're going to step into what your dream is, what you're meant to be doing. Because your body, when you don't feel good, it holds you back from being in your full power, from creating the kind of life you want. So when you heal the body, that is an amazing side benefit because you really do understand your value. You know you're enough. You love yourself deeply, and you know you can create whatever you want in your life. You are the creator of your life. And if you want support to get you there, to heal your body and help you to be who you want to be in your dream for your life, this is what I do. I coach people on being the best they can be and healing their body and releasing the bloat and all the chronic illness so you can have a healthy body you love for life. It is 1000% possible. So, like I said, if it's something you desire, you're meant to have it. So, let's summarize the 3 steps again. Okay. First, awareness. You have to be aware. Where am I being triggered? What are my thoughts going on here? And then, second, is to release, let go of the past wounds. And so that's making your body feel safe because that's why you get triggered. Your body doesn't feel safe because of something that happened in your life. So one of the things you can do is this: slow down. I see ya. Slow down. Okay. And then third is know that you're enough. You are enough. You are love. You're loved and you are loved. Love is a powerful energy. It's not a feeling, it's an energy. Love is an energy. And every time I create a video or in my writing, I always want to make sure that you feel loved because I know what it's like to not feel that. I know what it's like to feel like you don't matter in the world. And it's not true because you are loved and you matter. Peace.